Best Dell Laptops 2022. Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Hope you're all doing well. So today's video is about the best Dell laptops of 2022. Also, links are given below in the description box. So without further delay, let's start our video. Sit back and enjoy. Number 1. Dell XPS 13 9310. Sometimes it seems as though the brand new Dell XPS 13 9310 is defying logic. This Ultrabook is a lot more capable than it first appears to be, despite being small, thin, and attractive enough to be easily overlooked by people who need something sturdy and powerful. It can handle some of your 4K video editing and photo editing jobs while you're on the go, at least with its higher end settings. With an 11th Gen i3 Intel Xe graphics, 8GB of RAM, 256GB of SSD storage, and a 1080p non-touch display, the Dell XPS 13 9310 starts at £898 or $999. Lower configurations of the Dell XPS 13 9310 are unlikely to effectively handle applications that require intensive graphics. However, despite lacking a dedicated graphics card, this model with superior specifications performs admirably. It does help that it has 16GB RAM and an Intel Core i7 processor from the 11th generation, which enables it to handle Lightroom and Premiere Pro duties reasonably well. During testing, it performed brilliantly when rendering 4K videos, batch processing high-resolution photos, and exporting those images. Realistically, this laptop won't ever be as quick as a notebook or desktop PC with a discrete graphics card, since it can't physically supply that much speed or power, and because its narrow chassis doesn't have enough room to allow for better airflow, which means its components can potentially throttle due to heat. And it gets pretty hot when performing intensive tasks. While the Dell XPS 13 9310 has a 3456 by 2160 OLED touch display and a 1920 by 1200 non-touch display, our review unit's 13.4-inch UHD Plus 3840 by 2400 Infinity Edge touch display might be the ideal size. It has a magnificent 600 nit peak brightness, which is much brighter than most laptop displays currently on the market. It also has VESA certified display HDR 400, Dolby Vision, and color gamuts that cover 100% sRGBs and 90% DCI-P3. Number 2. Dell XPS 15 9510. The Dell XPS 15 is the newest model in the company's line of high-end business laptops, and it has been upgraded with a more streamlined design and a new OLED screen option. The XPS still uses powerful Intel 11th Gen processors and discrete Nvidia graphics on the inside and on the outside. It still has the same appearance and feels. The new Dell device is 18mm thick and weighs between 1.8 kilograms and 1.96 kilograms, depending on the specification. Those are outstanding numbers for a capable 15.6-inch laptop. Despite this, it is still one of the most durable notebooks in our group and is great for traveling. Other places have more constrained designs. There are no wired internet connections and only 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports on the left edge and 1 USB 3.2 Gen 2 port and a rare SD card reader on the right. If you want HDMI or a full-size USB, you'll need to use the included adapter. The most recent Dell XPS 15 continues the pattern of pleasing keyboards found in previous models of the XPS line. Its buttons have strong enough to travel and reassuredly sturdy base, and they are quick, sharp, and enjoyable to press. The trackpad on the Dell XPS 15 is sizable and features a precise, smooth surface. Its built-in buttons respond quickly, and it fully supports gestures. An 8-core Intel Core i7 11800H processor powers the XPS 15 9510, which also boasts a 1TB SSD and 32GB of dual-channel DDR4 memory. Dual-band Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.1 provide connectivity, and a mid-range Nvidia GeForce RTX 3050 Ti with a reasonable 45-watt power restriction provides the graphics muscle. This remarkable piece of silicon is the i7 11800H. Dell managed a score of 9008 in Geekbench's multi-core test and a result of 6214 in PCMark 10. The popular AMD Ryzen 7 5800H cannot match the Geekbench result. yet the popular Intel processor matches AMD's Silicon in PC Mark X. Number 3. Dell Inspiron 15-3000. It features a slim and light design that makes it simple to take around, and the plastic chassis seems respectably well built. Our unit's 1080p IPS display is sharp enough for basic productivity and media consumption, but due to its limited color gamut and subpar accuracy, it is unsuitable for work that requires color accuracy. Although some people may find the keyboard to be a little tiresome after extended use, the touchpad tracks accurately. Our device's Intel CPU and integrated graphics can perform basic operations like web surfing, video playback, and general productivity, but they lack the processing power necessary for taxing workloads like 3D animation. The camera image appears dark and artificial, and there isn't a USB-C connector, which is unfortunate. You must always bring a power adapter with you because the battery life is disappointingly short. It cannot support an average 8-hour work week. Our Dell Inspiron 3000 offers an Intel Core i3 1115G4 processor, Intel UHD graphics for 11th gen processors, 8GB of RAM, and 256GB of storage, in addition to a 1080p IPS display. There is a 720p TN panel alternative. However, we do not advise it because of the worse sharpness and viewing angles. You can upgrade the CPU to an Intel Core i5 1135G7 or i7-1165G7 if you require stronger multi-thread performance for demanding programs or intensive multitasking. The performance advantage over Intel's integrated Iris Xe graphics is small, so it might not be worthwhile to purchase the Nvidia GeForce MX330 discrete GPU. Number 4. Alienware M17R4. It's obvious why Alienware has continued to use its new Legend design after using it for a while. Although the design of the Alienware M17R4 is not entirely new, it nonetheless feels like a revolt against the edgy gamer style that has long dominated the gaming laptop market. Along the side, there are also more ports. Near the front of the laptop on the right side are 2 USB-A ports and a micro SD card reader. Another USB-A port, Ethernet, and a combo 3.5mm audio jack are all located over on the left. Although the keyboard is excellent for typing, since the laptop weighs almost 7 pounds, you probably won't be typing papers on it all the time. However, the trackpad is most likely among the nicest we've ever used in a gaming laptop. The fact that the laptop is so enormous makes it appear smaller than it actually is, but it is still large enough to allow for some movements, and clicking it down has a pleasant click that is only surpassed by Razer's computers. Therefore, even if the display is quick, the quality of the images is not sacrificed for speed. Even when you're achieving frame rates that put you at the top of the leaderboards, your games will appear clear, vibrant, and colorful, with an Intel Core i9 10980 HK, 32GB of RAM, and an Nvidia GeForce RTX 3080. The Alienware M17R4 is now a powerful computer. This gaming laptop is a true powerhouse, pushing the available hardware to its ultimate limit, which accounts for the loud fan. The Nvidia RTX 3080 for mobile should be comparable to the RTX 3070 for desktop in terms of raw specifications. With this laptop, we actually witnessed that in action. There is no getting around the fact that the Alienware M17R4's battery life is short. Expecting an all-day battery life from this high-powered gaming laptop that doesn't skimp on performance is a surefire way to be let down. Number 5. Dell Precision 5760. The Dell's all-aluminum powder-coated silver chassis gives it exquisite, understated style with smooth lines that feel like they were chiseled out by sophisticated, antiquated hands who cared about accuracy and detail. Although it's simple to label this laptop as a simple MacBook knockoff because of the chromed-out Dell branding on the lid, it has its own distinctive presence. The fingerprint reader built into the power button and the Windows Hello compatible camera secures the Dell Precision 5760. The inbuilt TPM 2.0 chip provides higher degrees of security. By deciding to employ 4 USB Type-C connections instead of a variety of older ports like USB Type-A and HDMI, Dell made an unusual port choice. There are 2 USB Type-C ports and the wedge lock on the left. An SD card reader, 2 USB Type-C ports, and a combination audio jack are all located on the right. One of the USB Type-C ports is responsible for power delivery for charging. When looking at the 17-inch 3840 by 2400 display on the Precision 5760, phrases like absolutely magnificent spring to mind. Yes, it is sharp, vibrant, and dazzling. Additionally, the experience is extraordinarily immersive because of the 16:10 aspect ratio and 94% display to body ratio. I'm just expressing a truth here. Whether I was playing Borderlands 2, editing video, or watching the live-action Cowboy Bebop on Netflix in all its vibrant brilliance, these weren't just empty cliches. For a gentle giant like myself who has meaty monster Frankenhands, scarred from a lifetime of key bashing, the Dell keyboard is fantastic. My Walnut Crusher scored 95 words per minute with a pleasing 94% accuracy on the 10fastfingers.com test, which is faster than my typical 80 to 85 words per minute with 90% accuracy. With a 32GB RAM, a 2TB SSD, and an Intel Core i7 11850H processor, the Precision 5760 was able to complete its task quickly. I started 50 tabs in Google Chrome, watched 5 YouTube videos, then watched an animal documentary on Netflix. I'm positive the 5760 laughed at my pitiful attempt to sour its day. Number 6. Dell Latitude 9420. The greatest on the market is provided by the top-tier Dell Latitude 9420 model. It has the most miniature computer in the world, a 14-inch 16:10 screen that can be used as a tablet and a laptop thanks to its unique hinge design and touch layer. Additionally, it provides the same features as the 7-20 series, albeit slightly better. The screen frames are only a few millimeters wide, the battery charges from 0 to 80% in about 40 minutes, and we have access to not 2 but 4 microphones as well as 4 speakers that are angled both up and down. The Dell Latitude 9420 additionally ensures even higher security. Wi-Fi operates in the 6E standard, i.e. with the potential of accessing the 6 GHz frequency, and we have a 5G modern and dual SIM, eSIM, and ordinary SIM card, which has antennas in the speaker grills. The safe shutter feature ensures that the camera shutter only opens when necessary. Utilizing the software, you can choose which programs, such as Microsoft Teams, have access to the camera, and it will only turn on when it is absolutely required. You may also physically mute the microphone and switch off the camera using buttons on the keyboard. It is a whole hardware approach superior to software settings and considerably safer. During teleconferences, 4 microphones are omnidirectional and can automatically boost our speech and reduce echo so that our interlocutors can hear us clearly. Even while the Dell Latitude 9420 gives the finest of everything, it also has a lot of critical external connectors: HDMI 2.0, 2x Thunderbolt 4, USB 3.2 Type-A, and a micro SD card reader. You can always utilize an additional base station linked with a USB Type-C cable if this is not sufficient for you. It will extend all of the Latitude's computers and power supply. So that wraps up today's video, guys. Hope you all liked the video. If so, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel too. So that's it for today. Let's all meet with a new video in the coming episode.